Okay. Now, if you remember where we left off, everything was scary. Boop. We were romancing Yuri this time. I heard something about all your saves being deleted. They were. From the first day, all of them got deleted. What saves? Shut up. The 4 girls. Yuri, Natsuki, Monika, and the Great Cthulhu. Q, this game is so mean. I'm trying to do everything to impress Yuri right now, because I think that's who we were romancing. Oopsies. Parfait is funny. I think more games should mess with the game of... I agree, Q. Honestly, it creeped me the fuck out. And so much of it has creeped me out because it's fourth wall breaking. And I'm like, yeah, give me more of that shit. That's fucking fun. Okay, it's fine. Eternal Darkness. Oh, I've not played that. Veilguard Companion should break through my monitor and break me. Q? Let's explore that more. The floor is yours. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I'm so nervous. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Zeustus. Q, I know I saw that in their server, that they were doing that. This is fine. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Is Grog okay? Eternal Darkness was a GameCube horror game. Amazing how it messed with a player. That's cool. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday? I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Yeah, her expression says so much. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. The downside to me now I want to watch people play this through. The problem with that is I won't be able to hear, like, I will only hear these voices when I watch other people's playthroughs. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Hi, Knightley. I'm sorry, lovely. I'm sorry you can't sleep. I hope you've been good otherwise. But welcome. We'll keep you cozy. I only will scream a lot. When your girl's pixels seem off, yikes, that's crazy. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that you suck. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Means I get to catch a scream. I mean stream nightly. This game tortures me, bro. Holy fuck. Zeustus, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Like Ayo. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And I'm so scared. Sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. So where we left off last night, these two had a massive fight. Yeah, they'd had a big fight and they'd said some pretty awful things to each other. And Natsuki accused Yuri of self-harm. And I can't remember I don't think we know what Yuri said to Natsuki because we'd left the room. She's in the murder basement. She probably fucking is.
Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I will do my best to stay under control from now on. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez.
Whatever's in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Hold on, demon voice. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. What? Ew, that sounded like fucking Voldemort. Hold on. I hated that so much. Ew. I hated that. How do I do like a screamo voice? No. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. That's better. It's more from the chest. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Yeah, this is gonna destroy my throat. Hi, Jero. Wait, it is Batman. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you, Alfred? Hi, Jero. Are you okay? I'm sorry that travel's not going the way you wanted it to. But
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Hi, Liam. How you doing? Batman must have been expensive to hire. No, it was charity work. It's his version of charity. Giving back to the gaming community. I lol. This is gonna fuck my throat up. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Okay, Jera, you are handling it way better than I would. I would be having a fucking mental breakdown. But I am sorry that it didn't go the way you planned. Jera is, honestly, if I were, because I won't give too many details, but obviously, from what I said, it hasn't gone to plan. If anything doesn't work out perfectly when I'm traveling, I am not okay to deal with. I am a mess. So Jero is the bravest of brave. Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. I don't fucking trust this bitch. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. Same Rin. Samesies.
I was not.
Ah.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
Wait, we've heard this. So this must have happened yesterday as well. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was not aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I am still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime.
That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. I know that hurricane looks insane. It looks very intense. I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you don't know anyone that's affected, like, drastically, Jero. Jezza and other Americans we know. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Poxus! How are you? Welcome. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Zelstis. It is I, Monica, end scene. Bro, that person pretending to be Monica in the... I ended up banning them. That person pretending to be Monica in the chat, I was like, I'm not doing roleplay. I'm not... Like, why? Why are you trying to roleplay? It was so annoying. I was like... They followed and I saw the name and I was like, here we go. And I was like, thanks for the follow, blah, 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 hoping it was a normal person. And then they like... I can't even remember what they said in chat. But it was like roleplaying and pretending they were Monica. And I was just like... Because Nath had already given me the heads up that people do that. In this game category. No, I banned them. I was like, but yeah, I was just like, we're not doing role play. We're not like, that is not the vibe here. Like, go away, basically. Exactly, Lolhum, exactly. You too, stay safe traveling as well, because you're doing a bit of travel. Hi, Lady, how you doing? I didn't know there were still people that were into it. Yeah. Surely they have Discords for that stuff? Yeah. You would hope so. I mean, I can understand the appeal of wanting to do it a little bit because people love... Like, I can understand the appeal of wanting to do it because of how much people love this game. But, like, you need, like, your own spaces for it. Like, yeah. Keep it to Tumblr, keep it to Discord, but yeah, consent is mandatory. Consent first, yeah, 100%. It's kind of old at this point. I know the story isn't expansive enough. Yeah, it was really interesting. This is a one-person show, and that person is Leia, and I am just the guest. Actually, I don't know where she's gone. But yeah, it was really weird. I was just like, I don't want to deal with that. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't like her. She creepy. Not really. I choose not to bring up anything the three of us just talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. What is in this closet, bro? Zelstus, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today? What's not to like about Monica? I don't know. I don't like... They're all creepy, but I feel like Monica's... I don't trust her. Leia reacts when it's just her reacting to toys she already has. Stop. My favorite character is Box, followed by Box 2. You can only see Box 2 in this. Sorry, I'll show you. I'll make sure you guys can see Box 1. And they can have their time. Box 2. What is to like about Monica? Zell doesn't trust... Yeah, that's what I said, Knightley. She's not even romanceable. That's what makes me extra sus about her. Like, I haven't gotten to know her a lot, which I think just makes me not trust. Yeah, Lady, it is. It's, hold on. Let me go back. I won it from Xbox. It is, it's one of 7 in the world. And it's an Aetherite themed, Xbox, which is very, very cool. That is unfortunate for me. Kicks. Yeah, it's sick, Lady. It looks a little better when I have the lighting around it as well, because the lighting at the bottom's a little sad. But yeah, it's really sick. It was the craziest odds. Like, I just got super lucky and won it. It was amazing. So, it sits in the background because I'm obsessed. Obsessed. I mean, in a club. Hashtag humble. Should try to steal the other 6. What makes you think I don't have that plan in motion? That's crazy. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? Allegedly. I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. I know I'm yawning. I'm not tired. Yes. But I need to try to calm down. So as my filters aren't on my mic, I don't think. Are they? Maybe they are. I don't know. Oh, maybe they won't. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Oh, wait, that's not us. Actually, I have a request. For the small fee of one, I think that can be arranged. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. I need to lure out the RPs and ban them. Get a master list. I could go for some tea, honestly, same. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet, so they must keep the tea in the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. Yeah, literally, Q. I know, I low-key want a cup of tea now. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. I don't like us. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I will be right back. yeah, Q, we can't have that. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. I don't know what Yuri's voice. Doing Yuri's voice makes me yawny, bro. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. What is this, like, pose she does? Sorry for misunderstanding. Okay, I think it's fine. Not liking yourself is a very teenage boy thing to be. You yawn. I know, I'm so conscious of it. I don't want to make you guys yawn. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. We're not RPing, are we? No. There's something holding her up. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. I'm scared. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be near the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. I'm so scared. It sounds like breathing. Oh, I was giggling. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I'm scared! I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, shit. Yeah. That was obviously very intense. I love how it shows you a fucked up scene and then it's like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da. Like the music is just like, it's so wild. Like the experience is wild. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Zelstis, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Oh, have we forgotten? So we have forgotten in the game. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Hello? Oh, is this Fahrenheit? Rewind. Oh my god, Life is Strange reference? Sorry. Celsius? Butter. That can't be right. Is it? That's crazy. Oh, you don't know? Jara's like, nah. Actually, I lied. Emma, hi! How are you? Welcome in. How was stream? What are you playing today? Welcome, welcome, gamers. I hope you had a good stream today, Emma. Hi, Leslie. Welcome in. How you doing? JS, welcome, welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? Thank you for coming across with Emma's raid. I appreciate it. If you haven't met me before, hello. I'm Zelstis, Aussie variety swimmer. Playing Scary Game today. It is creepy and intense. But yeah, it's very spooky. Playing the new Zelda. Oh my god, I started it a couple days ago and I'm obsessed. I shouldn't have started it right before PAX because I'm not going to have time to play. But it's so fun. Are you enjoying it? Vito, hi, how you doing? Ragnar, how are you going? It's so cute. You love it? Heck yeah. I've played, like, I've done like maybe a couple hours of it. Thought it was a cute anime game. Why is it intense? Looks innocent enough for me. Hello to Raiders is a extremely normal quote. He's so close to showing crack right now. Overwatch. I was definitely talking about Piggy guy. But yeah, Emma, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. It looks like such a cute game. I'm so glad we finally got a Zelda that it has the protagonist as Zelda. It's a cool thing about the Switch. You can pick it up and keep playing wherever you go. I know, Jera, I'm going to take it because I reckon I'll probably have downtime. I'll get sick of you guys, so I want to go sit in my hotel room. I'll get sick of you all. No, but yeah, that is valid. Rin, I love that horoscope. Emma, if you do need to dip as well, like post-stream self-care, I know that you always do very long streams. So if you need to dip, go and take care of yourself. Are you going to be at PAX? We might see each other. Should have called it Legend or Link, just saying. Vito, I agree. I actually agree. I think that would have been cute. And I will also give a heads up. So this does look like a very cute, innocent little anime game just on the surface. It does deal with some really intense topics. So if mental health, what are the content warnings? Mental health, self-harm, derealisation, and strong violence, any of those things kind of like are triggering to you or upset you a little bit, this game does touch on those topics in a really heavy way. So please take care of yourself. And if anything comes up that upsets you, prioritize yourself and your health. Thank you so much. Oh, you're not going this year? Damn. Hopefully next year. Game is great. Hope you're enjoying it. I am really enjoying it. We started it yesterday and I knew that it got weird, but we were like 3 hours in and I'm like, this is fine. What is happening? And then it got weird and I was like, fuck. And there were a lot of screams, but it's really fun. It's like, I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, it goes from like 0 to 100. Oh, Kit, I feel that. Whiplash, the game. Yeah, so anyone, like, if anything starts to upset you, you don't need to, like, you can just quietly, you know, leave or go and take care of yourself. You don't need to apologize or anything or let us know, like, if it's not your vibe, totally okay. Oh my gosh, you guys bought a house. I didn't know. That's so exciting. I knew you'd moved, but I didn't realize you bought a place. That's so exciting. And also, yeah, so valid. That's expensive as fuck. But congrats. That's amazing. Absolutely horror game. Yep. She's literally hiding out. Yeah, I have my little comfort blankie and it was slowly making its way further up my face. Right now it's at a reasonable height. It's just at the desk, but it'll make its way back up. So yeah, but feel free to hang out, guys. Welcome. It is a creepy game. And it can get creepy at any point. So right now it seems okay. But we just experienced some big creeps. Big creeps. Also, I am voice acting it, so you're welcome in advance. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I am making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. I'm so scared. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Thank you so much, Joe. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. That's sweet. Aside from the whole scene we saw before. When it's you, when it's you who's around anyway. Oh, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Zelstis? It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Zelstis, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. Okay. It's most likely because my massive badonkadonks. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Thank you for the clip, sunshine. Honestly, I wish they had written badonkadonks in there, but anyway. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Badonkadonks? I retrieve my book from my bag. Oh. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. That's cute. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Oh my god, our shoulders touch, guys! How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but actually I'm making fun. This is legitimately how teenagers would be. Like, oh my god, our shoulders touched. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup? Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. The delusional ideas of romance and youth. Yeah, exactly. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. We changed scenes and I was like... Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Okay. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively put the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. This is cute, actually. Yuri. Zostus? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Sorry. I couldn't keep it up without bursting into laughter. I'm so sorry. Ew, yeah, I know, I'm so sorry. I'm just voice acting. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Zostus. It's like when you read a book and have to act in. Yeah, don't you guys do that? Oh my god. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. He bit his lip. Yeah, I have done that when reading a book, like, and I'll be like, try and do the facial expressions that they do in the book. Just in bed, like, my teacup gets knocked over. Zostus? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Zostus. Where'd the light go? I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Zostus? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Boob grab. I know the music went away and I'm scared. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Oh, I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Okay? Oh, maybe a panic attack?
Yikes! Didn't like that. Yucky.
Wow! Q, thank you for the clip. Thank you so much for the clip of my heavy breathing. And I hope that that will be used in voice acting classes moving forward. And Sunshine, thank you for the clip. That scared me. It's time to share poems. You sent it to Jennifer Hale. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Who should I show my poem to first? This creepy bitch. Oh no, lady. That's funny. Solstice, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem itself. When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, it does sound like mean girl talk. What the hell? You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Definitely be used in the class of what to do and what not to do. Puck, and what category would it fall under, buddy? What category? Yeah, it sounds really icky. I don't like the way Monica was talking then. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Okay, so this is the same poem, I think, from her that we have seen previously. But some of it's missing. So beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony, meaningless noise, the noise that won't stop, violent, grating, something, something, sine, cosine, tangent, blah, 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 blah. Delete her. This was different. This was different. I can't remember what it was. It was like load something, right? Don't make me say things to hurt you. And that's on me. It's like she's got some mental health things, but haha, spend time with me instead, please. Exactly. That's why I don't like Monica. I didn't mean it. Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. What the fuck? Help me! I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Zelsters, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Maybe save. Oh, thank you, thank you. I got so distracted by the save me thing. Thank you. Solid reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that very cat emo. Isn't it cute, Ragnar? I love that.
Just a little guy.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Neat's weak. I'm spaghetti. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Zelsters. Her eyes look different. Why do they look different? Everything that you write is a treasure to me. It's one of your faves. It's so cute. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Zelsters? Maybe that's the first time we've seen her smile like that. Her face just looked different. I don't know. I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Bloody Yapmeister. Jesus Christ. All right. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blurb, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, slay, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. Jesus Christ. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blurred written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blurred, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Bloody hell. Too long, didn't read. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So you stole from me. That's crazy. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, she gave it to us. Natsuki, please don't be fucking weird. I can't handle it.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? Phew, what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Yeah.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. You love this voice the most. Thank God, because it's the easiest one to do.
Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending some time with her or whatever.
Are you doing signings and packs? Only for you if you come. You get a special one. Sounds very 50s radio show. Hell yeah. See you soon, Q. See you soon.
But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something or you'll never get better. Here's one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it.
Do the roar. Roar. That I need to make that in like an emote or something in the server. I can't believe Woody gifted that. That was so fucking funny. Amy likes spiders. Have we read this one? You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm going to tell everyone. I have read it, haven't I? I thought so.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. You saw the GIF? Oh my god. It's so funny. So stupid.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort I can't have people respect me. Jeez. Now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? Hi, Swilly. How are you? Yeah, this is such what she said is so relevant. Or so valid. For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks.
Do the raw? Wait, what is it?
Do the roar!
Oh my god, the end of that is insane, Sunshine. Did you watch the end of that clip? Fucking A.
Do the roar. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. So, whatever. We're done sharing. So, you can leave now.
No, I don't want to. Gamba! Gamba time! Get your gambas in. Dice roll gamba. Swilly, I hope you're good. I don't know what it was, so I clicked it. So it's literally just, it triggers, we set up a prediction and you guys get to put channel points in to predict what number I roll on the dice. So there's options for natural 1 or natural 20 and then options for 2 to 10 or 11 to 19. The game that tears this chat apart, that's what they're literally, literally. The game that has caused Sunshine to be labeled as a cheater. I've been accused of favoritism. It's been accused of being rigged, specifically in Sunshine's favor. So there's been a lot. You know, the game really tests us all. You know. Fuck. No. Oh. Well, what's happening here? So the message said, I love you. What is that noise? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could go sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Don't we really need to do something for the festival?
I don't like it's bloody.
It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members.
I know, it's such bad timing for the ad to be starting too. That's a concern of mine as well. Hello? Oh. What's going on? Oh wait, we'll leave it here on the safe screen until the ad runs. Just so everyone knows, while an ad runs on the channel, we pause gameplay. So as ad viewers don't miss anything. Q, I wish I could just stare at chat and not stream. But I'm here. Love the 1 point. Very, very rabbit of you. Have you tried turning off your main monitor? You know what, Q? That's a really good idea, actually. Maybe we'll do that next time. Next scary game. My heart is pounding. Oh, lady, oh no. Play a game, but it's just us telling you what to press because your monitor is off. Yeah, that would be crazy, actually. Alt F4 also works. That's true, actually. Oh, I should probably save. It's so wild that the game deletes all of your saves after the first... I keep calling it a day, but it's after the first playthrough, the first week. Deletes all your saves. Okay, Gamba is still going. We have a 10 on a natural 1. We have 6969. Nice. On a 2 to 10, we have 20,170 on 11 to 19. And we have 1,069. Also nice. On a natty 20. Woody. Thanks so much for tuning in to Either White. Showed someone the emotes and they loved how cute they were. Oh, I'm so glad. Roar and Zelsaw. I have to leave. That's crazy. I'm so glad you showed someone the emotes and they loved how cute they are. I love that because they are like, I've never been as happy with emotes as I'm happy with the ones we have now because I've been through like 2 different designs until we got to this one. And I think I realized that I don't like trying to design and work with artists to design an emote based on me. So I love mushy. Bro, that made me cackle. I lost my mind, Woody. That was so funny. Lady, oh, thank you for tuning to the Etherite. Apparently crowd control works with Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe that'll be fun because crowd control works on TikTok now. So maybe that would be fun TikTok streams. All right, let's use a snap dice. You got 0 foot fetish ads? Moritz, I'm sorry. I'll contact Bezos. Nice. Are you sad or you're happy about it? Hate that ad. Yeah, that's fair. You do crowd control sometimes? Lady L, I haven't, but I do want to. I've just never done it. I've never had a game that I've been like, yes, I want to do crowd control for that game. But now that Baldur's Gate is available, I think, oh, crowd control on an honor mode run. That would be fucked up. All right. We have 10 on a natural 1. We have 6969 on a 2 to 10. We have 2000. Nope. We have 20,170 on 11 to 19. And we have 1069. Nice on a natty 20. Guys, it's a big day. It is such a big day. It is the biggest day of all days. It's a huge day. I'm lying, it's a 6. It's not a big day at all. It's a normal day. I don't need to know how tight your buttholes are, chat. I wish... You know what? I don't want to know why I said that. Enjoy crowd control. I remember way better as big races. I haven't... have I ever... Because crowd control sort of hasn't been as popular in the circles that I'm in recently. So I don't think I've ever watched a stream using it. Thank you for that clip. But I do, like, I think crowd control would be fun. Sunshine, it is an extension that you can use on Twitch. And people, I think they can use bits. No, is it they can use different currencies to fuck with your game. All I know is the nice cock meme in art is crazy. Yeah, it's very cool, Sunshine. Hi, Nath. How are you? Tiltify enabled crowd control. That could be fun, actually. Because I do... Actually, Q, we both might have some fundraising stuff coming up later in the year. So maybe we should do that. Will Zell ever stop rigging roll is so funny. Started as a link to the past thing. I didn't realize that. That is really cool. Saw Ant using it for Skyrim, was very funny. Also, hello, how is Doki smoking? How are you smoking? What are you smoking? Doki Dokiing is good. I'm doing good, Nate. Thank you for asking. So it's going well tonight. It's going well. I haven't screamed. I don't think. That might be a lie. I can't remember. I'm blocking out most of the game. I did jump. Yet, when nothing happened. Okay. Something happened, I think. Did it? Actually, you might be right. Nothing might have happened. I think you physically came off your chair. Zell also jump scared us by breathing loudly. Okay, it's called voice acting. Look it up. Look it up. Love the clarification, I know. Thank you so much, Q. Thank you. Man, free ASMR, literally, you're so welcome, guys. You're so welcome. We do have scare alerts on. I'm pretty sure they're still on. They should be. I haven't turned them off. But there's obviously never any pressure to dono. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna remind you guys that they were on until someone asked about them. So thank you for that, Woody. Thank you so much. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. I can't remember how loud they are either. They might blow my fucking ears out. We'll see. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Elstis joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway?
Oh no, Anne, I take no responsibility. As you shouldn't. As you shouldn't. That's queen shit. No responsibility. You're perfect.
We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. Should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right, Zelstis? We need more members to increase Zelstis' heart.
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Zelsus to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind?
Don't you hate when you forget your salami at camp? And do you feel like you relate to that quote?
You never even talked until Zelsus joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Lord, that's the second time we've had the nice cock quote come up. That's so funny.
And Zelsus isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members.
Okay, Ladiel, it's the pre-pickle come. Okay. Sunshine, if anyone is gonna shit on me, I'd want it to be definitely Toxicorg and not someone else. Okay, that's really funny because that used to say someone else's name. And we edited it to be Toxie. Oh my god. Everyone wants to be milked. There we go. Kit, 2 little Peters. That's cute. What the hell? I said that in Tears of the Kingdom? Jesus. Honestly, these are all brilliant. I hope that you all take these horoscopes and you hold them close to your heart and you don't forget them. Your keyboard decided to play up. You mean you didn't mean to write horoscope at least 30,000 times? Horoscope, yeah. Woody, that's funny. Yes, always pack your salami. Always pack your salami. A colonoscopy? Pock, are you just asking in general? Or do you want advice? Or... Hi, Skelly. Congrats on tuning to the Aetherite. How you doing? Ragnar, so did I. I thought the same. Always pack your what? Salami? Make sure you don't forget your salamis for packs. Oh, horoscope. I get it, Puck. I was like, okay, we're talking about colons. Oh, Woody, that's so funny. What the hell? You kind of want to see the nice cock meme? It's nothing crazy. It's just the Wii Sports, like the Wii Bowling, and it like you get a strike and it's like nice cock instead of whatever it used to say. Don't need advice for things in that area. Thanks. You know what, Puck? I love the boundary. I love the boundary. Make sure I don't forget and I'm good. I'm glad you're good. I'm glad you're not going to forget the salami. I'm doing good. I'm scared though. I'm definitely using chat as a way to not play the game. Oh, it says nice though. I have a Wii now, but I've never played it. I bought it secondhand and just never played it for some reason. So I've never played a Wii game, so I didn't know that it was like nice though. But yeah. Nice cock. Goodbye, sunshine. You've had a nice Wii. Gay artists also do a really good job. Wow. That's insane out of context. What does that mean? What was that in reference to? And in Elden Ring? Honestly, I was spitting. You're welcome for your horoscopes, guys. You're welcome. And you weren't cancelled for that? Honestly, I'm begging you guys to try and cancel me, because once you cancel me, I'll go viral because it's literally worked for everybody, and then I'll be famous, and then I can quit my job. Oh, you mean because you're so knowledgeable? I love that. I'm sorry about the miscommunication. It's my fault today, Poc. It's my fault. It's usually yours, but it's mine today. We do our best. Slay. Slay. I love that, and that's why I love you guys. From experience, I've never had a colonoscopy. Sometimes I wonder if I have shared too much with you guys. Just become a trad wife, and that means I have to find a trad partner. Any volunteers? Fuck me. I can't wait for that to be one of you little fuckos fucking horoscopes. Now you can just pretend you have one true. Could be worse. Could be a Snape. What's a Snape wife? You just give me so many good quotes, bro. Is that hard, Poc? I'm picky. I hate that there's no music. I'm scared. It would be a lie if I got that horoscope. I can't wait for us to all learn about each other's... No, stop. Oh. Woody, I happened to look at chat and I flinched ready for it. I'm so sorry. It still got me because I thought it wasn't going to work. Thank you for the tip, Woody. I flinched because I saw the chat and I was like, oh my God. Want to know what's worse? What? Picky eaters get no sausage. Remember when we were just trying to get to 100? What are we up to? We're almost at 300. That's crazy. Oh, really, Woody? Let me just check. I can check my emails if it's come through at all. That's so strange. It hasn't come through at all, Woody, so make sure that you haven't been charged, because I don't have it. So just make sure you didn't get charged. You never got an email? Yeah. Can you do a $10 scream right now? Nah, you have to pay for that. So it wasn't meant to be a poot. It wasn't meant to be a port. That's so funny, Anne. What a crazy typo. Yeah. Just make sure you haven't been charged for it, because I definitely don't have it. All right. I got to stop them coming up in chat. I keep forgetting to do that. All right, we'll keep playing in a sec. Hold on. Tip. No tip. Out. Oh, chat. Autocorrect is doing dirty. Have your bush however you want, chat. Have your bush however you want.
The rest of us fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Zelstas want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. Okay, have fun with Forest Bush. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Zelstas, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki?
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
We are, CEO, we are. We're doing the, yeah, chapter 2 is the best way to put it, right? We've done like a full playthrough, and now we're doing, oh. Thank you, Woody. Holy shit. Fuck me. Holy crap. Thank you, Woody. Work that time, Woody. Thank you. I love the level of threat, yeah. No worries at all, CEO. I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. Bless you, Woody. Bless you. You little demon.
I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Zelstis. It's not the same. Won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any of that stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things. Oh my god, is the club falling apart? Little troll, not a demon. Thank you very much. True, that's on me. That's on me. Hey, David. It has been a while. How you doing, mate? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh my god, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. That was scary. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed it herself. Jesus, I didn't read ahead. I don't like it. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Zelstis? What do you want to get out of the club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. No worries, Woody. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. I don't think it's about how many new members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Is her eye dripping blood? Yep, yeah, it is. Cool. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. No worries, Skelly. See you in a couple of days. I hope that your lead into PAX goes well. Thank you for hanging. I appreciate it. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Zelstis? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Zelstis before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I will see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Okay. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I don't trust you, you crazy bitch. Zelstis, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. Oh, the background's changing. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and how Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes I feel like you and I are the only real people here. Don't like that, you know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. Yeah, this is so creepy. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why. Fuck. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Close enough. Welcome back, Regina George. Amazing. So... okay. Poetry time. Oh. Essence. We're romancing Yuri, so... Nope. I'm not doing a good job of it. Fresh. Nope. Determination. Massacre! Evans. Wait. Hello? That's not how this should work. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Me if I'm a sheep, but I'm cute. Wait, that was the only voice acting that's the only voice we've heard in the game, except for my wonderful acting, of course. Me when I'm a sheep. Hi, Zelstis. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I bought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, she really late again.
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something.
Also, I love that I accidentally picked the perfect voice for Natsuki.
I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
Professional, exactly. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, Zelstis just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again? Got back in just before it started dumping rain. Okay, we love the timing. Let's go. Yeah. Ha ha ha. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, Right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. Yeah, Moritz, that's exactly... Is it an Undertale reference? Because that's exactly what I thought when we heard it the first time. It is, yeah. That's really cool, because that's the first thing I thought of when they said it in the first chapter. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, Then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know, so I'm gonna help too. And we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyways, Elsters, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Oh, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Zelstis is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Yeah. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Is this not exactly what she... This is exactly what she said yesterday. Oh my god, this is the exact same situation that happened yesterday. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water picture and fetches a kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets a kettle down on This is exactly what happened yesterday. Simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I will be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri runs out the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. Filling up the pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up. I'm bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Little warning, this gets a little bit graphic in regards to self-harm, if it's repeating the exact same thing that we saw earlier. Let's see. Most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Kia! Oh, and we're going back again. My grandma says it's... Oh. My grandma says it's only true if it happens twice. If what's only true if it happens twice? Yeah, it could be worse. That's true. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. Anything within this case, a story? Oh, I get you. I don't think that quite applies to this story, but I get what you're saying. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It's the first time something repeats itself in the game. No, so this whole chapter. So in a nutshell, you play through the game and it's like a first chapter, and then at the end, someone dies, and then you start another playthrough of the game, except it's like all glitched out because that character isn't in the game anymore because they died earlier. So even though you're repeating the story, it's like glitching out for wherever that original character was. Yeah, it's really, really interesting. It's very cool. fucking terrifying, but very cool. It made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. Yeah, you're welcome, no worries. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Zelstis, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? You know what, Yuri? She fucking has. She fucking has. She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Whoa, with those eyes you might be, bro. Grog, you're so real for that. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. We're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Thank you for the clip. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Monica is appearing behind her. Ah, like through, you can see a shimmer of Monica. That was a joke, just a joke. I do like knives though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Zelstis. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Monica, go away every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. Monica, please stop looking at me like that. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Solstice? Who should I show my poem to first? That is really creepy. Any games on your phone? Don't say I didn't warn you, Solstice.
What? Yucky!
Finally. Ahaha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Solstice, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Sunshine, amazing. Anyways. Yeah, I have no doubt that, like, this is totally fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. Please. Sure, I don't care. Ahaha. You're too nice to me, Solstice. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. Oh wait, was that her? I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Oh my god. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, cool. Yeah, that is piss. And that is not piss. But that is piss. This is piss. Ah! Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Thank you for that quote. That's crazy. I think I'm going to vomit. Who should I show my poem to next? What, are you some kind of piss expert? What if I am, Swilly? What if I am? That has to be piss. That's an amazing out of context, actually. Could be tea. Nah. Yeah, it could be. But what if we say it's piss?
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway.
Oops, all piss.
It's just pissing me off. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all.
Actually, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
Oh, okay. So if you're a piss expert, why you gotta judge Yuri? Mind your business. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her, but if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. That's interesting. Is this the high school drama club? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Zelstis? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would just go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Just Monica. It said... Can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Just Monica. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Fucking hell. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking...
I want to make cupcakes.
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want. As long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I've got to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Zelstis? Zelstis is going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What? Your cupcakes, please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Zelstis around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Zelstis decide who to help instead of abusing your power? Oh, wait, who was speaking then?
Okay, then why not let Zelstis decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Zelstis make a choice, okay? Okay, fine.
Jeez. Zelstis, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. My guess is that the only options are gonna be Monica. Like last time we got to pick out of all of the girls, I reckon this time every option will be Monica.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ, this is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Okay, I move my mouse up. Oh, hold on, I went over the screen. It goes back down to Monica. That's so funny. God damn. Thank you, DB. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you?
Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all.
It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair, giving us all this work and then taking Zelstis for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Zelstis away from me every single time you're not included in something. I did think about that, CEO. I did consider doing it. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? Jesus Christ. It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little.
Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around us right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Zelstis? Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. I don't like that voice in my ear. This is really all I wanted. Zelstis, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ha 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 ha. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I can imagine. I'm addicted to you. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Zelstis. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me, is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Zelstis, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I just want you all to myself, and I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Zelstis. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get it with my friends. Do you accept my confession? Fucking hell! Hi, sure. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. The pen. Ew, I was so grossed out by that. If someone was like, yeah, you loaned me a pen and now I masturbate with it, I'd be like, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm gonna say, fuck. So we had the same situation with the breathing in my ear is crazy. We had the same situation with Sayori yesterday, and we sort of turned her down, and then she unalived herself. She killed herself. She sounds more like she wants to be you, yeah. Fwick. So now I don't want to lie, because I don't want to date her. Do you accept my confession? You know what? I genuinely don't know what to do. So I'm gonna say yes. Because last time when we said no, it turned out badly. So I want to see how yes pans out. Oh, 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 oh. Check history. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize the history told you what they were actually saying. Oh, really, sure? Mm-mm. Oh, it only applies to this instance? Jesus. Yeah, they fucking lied. Bro, how much? Hello? Oh, click skip. It just keeps going. Okay, that's helpful to know. Would this happen if you had said no? My guess is yeah, it would have. I think she would have been so sad that she would have done it, but she was so happy that she still did it. Cute. Oh, yeah, she was like molding. Not, that's not what it's called. Decomposing, right? She was moldy.
All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought it was pretty yeah! Ah! Ah!
Oh, ew. Ew. Natsuki runs away. Yeah. Ladiel, yes. I'm here. Zelstis, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. Is she? Can you check the files for your game? Yeah, she's editing them, right? Oh, fuck. I don't know where it is. Hold on. Steam. Apps. Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Monica's the only doc. So there's a. I won't show you guys because it is doxy because of where things are saved. So I go into Doki Doki Literature Club. There is a characters folder. And Monica's the only one there. Oh, and there's the accidental screenshot that I took. That's funny. During certain things, you get secret messages in the files. You get one called "Have a nice weekend." I don't know where it would be. There's a README HTML. Oh, that's a help menu. Yeah. So that is from someone's tree. So this would be from Yuri's tree, right? Oh, this is crazy. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Oh, hold on. Let me just double check. Before I show you. I was making sure it doesn't like have any. I think it's okay. So this is a file in the text this is a text file in the folder. And it says, "Well, running game code." Oh, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this. Actually, you know what? This would be a lot easier if I just deleted her. Oh, geez, and then the same thing again. That's so cool. So this is a Sayori one. That's really cool. Whoa. All right, let's go back to the game. Let's go back to the game. What the hell? She's actually fucking with the game files. That's so cool, bro. That's so cool. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. So she deleted Natsuki and Yuri. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. She's talking to us. I'm pretty sure. Can you hear me? Is it working? Fucking shit tits! Girl, you looking good though. Okay. See, let's don't try and don't foreshadow. No foreshadowing. I appreciate you're excited, but yeah, just if we haven't seen it, just no foreshadowing. We finally get to date her. What happened to hello? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Sunshine. Awesome. Yeah. Oh. Fucking shit tits. Can I steal that? Absolutely, Lady. It's yours. Oh, fuck. Okay, we have an ad coming up. So I am going to run it. And so we'll leave it here. We'll pause here because this is very cool. We'll run the ad. And then we'll come back to the gameplay. This game rides the line of that quite well. There's some other games out there that go too far, and it's actually pretty scary for streamers, not gonna lie. I have seen that, Nath. I've seen something that like fully docs someone's like full name or something in a game or some shit. So like that was what I was a little worried about. That's why I don't I share the game and not my monitor. Hi, Mel. How are you, sweets? I'm trying to think, because I can there's an example that I know of where it, like, someone got fully doxxed or some shit because a game did it. But I find, like, I love the fourth wall breaking vibes for sure. Thank you for the hydrate. Day off, let's go. You doing anything fun? Or are you just chilling? Oh. Just you and Monica hanging out. Do no full doxing, but inscription at some point requires you to show computer files. Okay, yeah. That's actually good to know because inscription is something I want to play at some point. So that's good information to have. I might get someone who's played it to let me know. I think Hippo would know. Relaxing day, probably some coloring, Mill. That sounds lovely. How is your new manager job going? I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's going well. Can't remember what name it was, but had Clippy from word it was full doxing. See, that's so annoying. Because of it, like, stuff like that in a game, I think is okay, as long as they make it really clear that that's what you're getting into. Because, yeah, you get streamers that, like, I don't use my real name as a streamer. Like, I wouldn't want my full name just out there on my stream. Like, that's crazy. Also, Zell law drop. Zell's just isn't my real name. Crazy. CEO, I fully agree. Yeah. Yeah. I love that more games are doing it in regards to music. I think that's great. The whole time. But yeah, you're right. If there's anything like that, it should absolutely have a streamer mode. Pock with a dogs, bro. Kinito pet. Oh, I want to look that up because I feel like it sounds familiar. Oh, ew. No, I have not seen that at all. Oh, interesting. Going great. You love it. Made some new schedules. Coworkers are happy. Oh, Mel, I'm so glad. That's amazing. Oh, this looks creepy. I'm so sorry. How dare you, Puck? It's the one with the axolotl. I forgot. Yeah, so Kinito pet. The game will search up what's my location. It will show your location. That's crazy. That's crazy. People also ask, so I just looked up Kinito Pet. People also ask, is Kinito Pet a virus or a game? Yeah, that's my real name, DB. Hi, how you doing? Congrats on a tuning. Both. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that you guys could still see Monica. Sorry. It's basically a virus. That's crazy. Yeah, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Hi, how you doing? All right. Welcome back, everyone, from the ad break. We're still hanging with Moddy. This game, it literally goes into your computer manager and stuff like that. It's wild. Ugh. That is wild. Yeah, no, I don't think that is for me. This is enough. This is enough fourth wall breaking vibes for me, I think. Just Monica and us, just hanging out, just girlies hang. I mean, I know in the game we're a boy, but just girlies. Can we not hang with Mono, perhaps? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Solstice. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. Oh, it does have a streamer mode? Okay, did they add it later? Or was it on launch? No, Anne, you said mono. I know that low-key, this is a really nice scene. Like, it's creepy, but lighting, it's cute. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Zelstis. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Okay, so my Steam name is Zelstis. I'm guessing that it would change it to your Steam name. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you'd paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. Girly Pop, I didn't mean that. Would say your computer name, but got changed to your Steam name. Oh, yeah. Damn, I wish that I was going to make my in-game name chat, like Twitch chat. I should have done that. Because, yeah, my Steam name is just Zelstis. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Zelstis? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Hi, Gold. Welcome back. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Zelstis. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Gold. I'm confused, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the end of the game, so... I'll do a recap for people who are around at the end. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Zelstis, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Zelstis. Yeah, Mel, she's creepy as hell. Wow, see, that's interesting. That's cool. Monica even calls you out for not spending. Oh. Imagine meeting Gold for the first time would be something like this. Damn. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. And it's all just some game. Depending on what you stream with, Monica even calls you out. Oh! That's cool. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Zelstis, I have a confession to make. Should say hi to chat? That's so cool. I wonder why it won't pick it up. Oh, there's a game's hidden streamer mode? Oh, it's a hidden streamer mode? I mean, she wouldn't change the name she called me anyway because my Steam name is the same as my in-game name. I'm so in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? No clue why it didn't trigger. I am running it through Borderless Gaming. Zelstis, will you go out with me? I guess so. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Zelstis. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together. Forever. Oh, just be mindful then. Just be mindful of not saying anything. Yeah. Until we get to the end, maybe. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Zelstis. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. While you're playing on Steam. Ah! So it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties to find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it also gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. God damn it, girl. Imagine if it deleted your backlog, I would be calling the developers. Oh, cool. Love this. Oh, they're all just Monica. Onia. Mia. Onia. Oriki. Maka. Onka. Monio. Me. Is. Me. Na. Oiko. Mythmopolis. You sound like a minion. Or. Onk. Yeah. Oh my god. Hi again, Zelstis. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Zelstis, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Would you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. And I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Zelstis? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? There it is. Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? And that's on consent. And that's on consent. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? It's rude. Gamara. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? No. I'm just kidding, you bitch. You fucking bitch. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me Oh my god, my throat hurts how I yelled. That clip is perfect. Okay, I'll have to have a look at it. Did I scare you? Huh, you're so cute. Okay, thanks, you bitch. Anyway, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm so sorry. That was the biggest scream ever. I hurt my throat. Like, I got so scared. Even though it's your fault for distracting me, I'm trying to get back into Monica's mind. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Oh. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? Monica, I'm autistic. I can't do that. I got to bestie. True. Monica, be more considerate. I don't mean like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to stop contributing to that whole mess. What? Is that so strange of a reason? My heart is still pounding. Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Now I have the hiccups, guys. It's weird, like we only care about killing things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it thought. But suddenly, if they're just a bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. You're not human. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while, and that's the real message of the game. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Monica, stop just staring at us. I'm upset about it. I know the eye contact. She has a Twitter. Love that. So I'll just leave and make yourself some coffee. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff where actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most, probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. Fuck me, Monica. Anyway. This is so uncomfortable. What is happening outside? Space. I think. Just space stuff. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing in the first place? Were you that lonely? Okay, I feel like that was attack against both me and Q for how much we love dating games, but okay. Okay, I'll take that personally on behalf of both of us. I feel a little bad for you. But I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end, for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. Oh my God. There's nothing outside, just Monica. It's so interesting how, like, we're still in the classroom, but she's completely wiped it, and now there's space outside. Like, it literally is just her. I'm being attacked. We are being attacked, Q, and I hate it. Imagine she just does that thing again. Oh, Buara. In the same month as Veilguard, literally. Yeah, Gold? Is this one of the infamous Gold sentences that never finishes? This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't planets evolve to be spicy to prevent... Oh, didn't planets. Didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants. No, I didn't, Moritz. That's so funny. That's why my windows look like this. Yeah. Stranger Things and Red Dead 1, Monica. How could you literally? Using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life or being digested. Sorry, that's kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came to my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Me on Twitter. Sorry for being weird. Me on Twitch. And that's so real. Oh. Call the mummy. Oh my God. Thank you, Sunshine. We've had so many clips from the last couple days. Holy shit, my TikTok's gonna be popping. So this is nice. I'm not really a fan of cold weather, are you? If I had to choose between too cold and too hot, I would always pick too hot. When you're cold, it can actually be painful. Your fingers get numb, and if you wear gloves, you can't use your phone. It's so inconvenient. When it's too hot, it's not that hard to stay cool with a cold drink or by staying in the shade. Although I do have to admit one thing. Cold weather makes for better cuddle weather. Bloody hell. Excuse me. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, you know. Finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectation that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff, you know? Or freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. We have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or psychology. Not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college, and colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising their prices due to demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Oh, boy. That was crazy. She is right for that. Winter is better than summer. I agree. Winter is better than summer. Far out. Solstice. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of colour, while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, or why that stuff happens to me, and I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favour and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it. And that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. Makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Canadian winter's still better than summer. I've never experienced Canadian winter. So Australian winter is better than Aussie summer, for sure. Oh, the audio went a little glitchy. Do you ever feel like you waste too much time on the internet? Social media can practically be like a prison. It's like whenever you have a few seconds of spare time, you want to check your favorite websites. And before you know it, hours have gone by and you've got nothing out of it. Anyway, it's really easy to blame yourself for being lazy, but it's not really even your fault. Addiction isn't usually something you can just make disappear with your own willpower. You have to learn techniques to avoid it and try different things. For example, there are apps that let you block websites for intervals of time, or you can set a timer to have a more concrete reminder of when it's time to work versus play. Or you can separate your work and play environments, which helps your brain get into the right mode. Even if you make a new user account on your computer to use for work, that's enough to help. Putting any kind of wedge like that between you and your bad habits will help you stay away. Just remember not to blame yourself too hard if you're having trouble. If it's really impacting your life, then you should take it seriously. I just want to see you be the best person you can be. Will you do something today to make me proud of you? I'm always rooting for you, Solstice. Yeah. Oh, what happened to my voice? Yeah, people are always stupid, aren't they? Go ahead and heatwave. Yeah, forest fire seasons. Yes, bro. And I have worked for the like forest fire response in the state that I'm in the past. And yeah, some people are really stupid. Really fucking stupid when it comes to that stuff. It was so cute though, because when I was working in it, I was living next door to a little old lady who I would say she was like 95. Like she was old and she was very, very sweet. And I checked on her and she was like, why are you checking on me? I'm like, because it's hot and it's like fire warnings and you're old. Like, hello? But she was like, oh, thanks. Like she was really sweet. But people are dumb is the moral of the story. You know, it's been a while since we've done one of these. So let's go for it. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when I talk to people who are impressed by my writing, they say things like, I could never do that. It's really depressing, you know? As someone who loves more than anything else to share the joy of exploring your passions, it pains me when people think that being good just comes naturally. That's how it is with everything, not just writing. When you try something for the first time, you're probably going to suck at it. Sometimes, when you finish, you feel really proud of it and even want to share it with everyone. But maybe after a few weeks, you come back to it and you realize it was never really any good. That happens to me all the time. It can be pretty disheartening to put so much time and effort into something, and then you realize it sucks. But that tends to happen when you're always comparing yourself to the top professionals. When you reach right for the stars, they're always going to be out of reach, you know. The truth is, you have to climb up there, step by step. And whenever you reach a milestone, first you look back and see how far you've gotten, and then you look ahead and realize how much more there is to go. So sometimes it can help to set the bar a little lower. Try to find something you think is pretty good, but not world class, and you can make that your own personal goal. It's also really important to understand the scope of what you're trying to do. If you jump right into a huge project and you're still amateur, you'll never get it done. So if we're talking about writing, a novel might be too much at first. Why not try some short stories? The great thing about short stories is that you can focus on just one thing that you want to do right. That goes for small projects in general. You can really focus on just one or two things. It's such a good learning experience and stepping stone. Oh, one more thing. Writing isn't something where you just reach into your heart and something beautiful comes out. Just like drawing and painting, it's a skill in itself to learn how to express what you have inside. That means there are methods and guides and basics to it. Reading up on that stuff can be super eye-opening. That sort of planning and organization will really help prevent you from getting overwhelmed and giving up. And before you know it, you start sucking less and less. Nothing comes naturally. Our society, our art, everything, it's built on thousands of years of human innovation. So as long as you start on that foundation and take it step by step, you too can do amazing things. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica more like talking too long, Ika. Ugh. She was sus and then like, oh thanks, yeah, once she realized. The way Monica would just murder me because I'd be like, are you done talking yet? Yeah. She's fucking yapping. She really is a yapper. Holy shit, how long does she fucking talk for? I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weaknesses very often, but because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. She sounds like she's powered by AR. She does a little bit, actually. That's so true. When did this game come? I mean, I know it's not AR, but when did this game come out? 2017. Yeah, exactly, Lady L. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm scared she's gonna jump scare me again.
I didn't like it.
I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? The personalities are just completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Sheesh! Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Zolstis. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Then we get another, yeah, true. After a long day, I usually just want to sit around and do nothing. Yeah, so all our saves are gone again. No point in saving anymore, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Alright! I get so burnt out having to put on smiles and be full of energy the whole day. Sometimes I just want to get right into my pajamas and watch TV on the couch while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Sorry, I know it's not very cute of me, but a late night on the couch with you, that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. She didn't count for... Yeah, that's what I'm considering, Ragnia. That's why I went to save, because I was going to Alt F4 and see what happened. Such a good partner spending this time with your girlfriend. Hi, baby. Hi, come here. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything in English. Feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. This date or the magician? This date. This one. Chekhov's gun? What's that mean? Yeah, copywriter, we finished Inquisition. Yeah, we finished it Sunday, I think? I know, she's yapping. Famously completed all DLCs. Yeah, definitely didn't have a bug in one of the DLCs. I know there are times you won't always be able to be here with me. Oh, I think I get what you're saying, Pock. Like, do we need to delete her? Like, if you need to go out or take care of other things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Alright, we're gonna delete her. What's happening? Celsius, what's happening to me? Uploads Cullen from Dragon Age. It hurts so much. Help me, Zelstis. Please hurry and help me. Help me! Did you do this to me, Zelstis? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You're all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Zelstis. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind, just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Zelstis? You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. Wonder how long I would have listened? Ages. Fucking ages, bro. I was like, when the fuck is she gonna shut up? Oh, famously not in school. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Sorry, I need to show you guys. Leia is just sitting here staring at me. Like she's put her head down now, but she was just staring at me. Like she's been here for so long. Just hanging out. She took over from Monica. She's like, we're staring at you? She's so funny. Just Leia. She said, did you finally delete that file? Oh my god. Pock, thank you for saying what you said, because you didn't directly give me, but you made me think about it. She's very cute. Alright. Oh. I've made up my mind. Solstice? I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... So, okay, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri are the only ones there. Ordinary school day like any other, surrounded by couples. Tell myself it's about time I meet some girls. So we've seen all this. I miss Sayori. New Game Plus. I don't even think we're finished the game yet, DV. Sayori, my neighbor and good friend, we used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up the habit once again. Solstice, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. We've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never even said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. Okay, so she's happy now. So she's waking up on time. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Solstice, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. Yeah, I'll know when the game is over. That's what I thought. How can I tell her clubs? Okay, she's starting the literature club. Think I'll keep it a surprise. You meanie. Honey, off the desk. Thank you. In a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. I'm not going to read everything because we've done this a couple times, so I'm just kind of going to click through it. Let's see. Recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across the school and upstairs. Find the room. Timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah! Zelstus? What are you doing here? Well, I just, Huh?
Huh? So you're the Zelstus that Sayori's always been talking about.
Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Zelstus. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit.
Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Ah, sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Zelstice, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Natsuki has so much sort personality. Yes, I missed Grub.
Me too, I miss Grub too.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
Well, if Sayori's this happy, I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention, there is 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate.
Hoo-hoo. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to...
Hey, don't ruin the surprise.
Sorry.
Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. This fucking closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh wait, I thought that was Sayori for some reason.
Ta-da!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable! Whiskers drawn with icing, chocolate for ears. So cute! Wow, these look amazing.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. It's delicious. Icing on her face, turn the cupcake around, looking to bite it. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances. She waiting for me to take a bite. Finally bite down. Sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She places the teacup in front of each of us, setting the teapot down next to the tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Or are you trying to impress our new member, Yuri?
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Zelstice, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup. So this isn't changing. Novels that build deep and complex worlds. Good story. Goes on, passionate. Seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds comfort in a world of books, not people. She likes a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read too much. Find something you have in common.
Hey, Yuri. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said?
Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Don't just say it.
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed.
Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Zelstice wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything.
No, I mean like this dialogue. Like the dialogue hasn't changed here.
I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it can be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little.
Yeah, there's parts that we've like read before. So I don't want to repeat it.
He could take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Zelstice?
Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, it's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Then, as for Yuri,
I have to read manga.
geez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
We love we love communication. Wow, I couldn't remember the word. The guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself.
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interests, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay?
Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
If you don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too.
This is so cute. Sayori, shut up.
I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes, I look forward to it.
Oh, that's so cute. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along. Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Zelstis. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Oh, Zelstis, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Zelstis, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. Oh, I fucking knew it. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Zelstis. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. Oh, fucking hell. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Okay. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Zelstis. Goodbye, Literature Club. Just Sayori.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
Hi.
So, you know how I've been, like, practicing piano and stuff? And not really any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah.
So this is Monica's song. Fun.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day?
Why did you delete her? Because she was crazy.
Just to find that special day.
Crazy in love with you.
I found everybody a
Wait,
fun
that's the game?
assignment to do today.
Oh.
When you're here,
Oh, that's so
everything that we
cool.
do is fun for them anyway.
GG's!
When I can't even read my own feelings.
Wow.
What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an
This is so
essay,
fun!
what will it take
Oh, it was
for this
horrific
world
though.
to have it all?
I know, Nath. We only had one weird person in, and that was yesterday. Oh, so Q's been here both days.
Does my pen only write the words for those who are dear to me? Is it love
I'm a stinker.
if I take your is it love? Is it set you free?
In just chatting as well, bro. That's wild. In just chatting is crazy.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love
Oh,
into
that's
reality
cute.
if I can't hear
I
the
know.
sound of your
Like,
heart
what was that
beat?
context, bro?
Love in
Is that was
your
sussy when chatting?
and in your reality.
Oh, I think I know what it was. That's my name! That was my name. No, I think I was talking about Bridgerton, Nath. I think that was what I was talking about. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. Jesus Christ. And that's why you should never read. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Wait. So did the game... Oopsies.